Hi everyone, this is Jessica from Tianlong Science and Technology. It is a great honor for me to be here presenting the outstanding TB and drug-resistant TB solution from our company. As you may see, I will present from two aspects: the background about the global TB status and the detailed information about Tianlong's TB solutions. As those experts introduced previously, TB and drug-resistant TB are currently heavy burdens for many countries throughout the world, especially in low and middle-income countries. According to the Global TB report released in 2024, TB probably returned to being the world's leading cause of deaths from a single infectious agent, and TB probably contributed almost twice the amount of deaths as caused by HIV. Among people falling ill with TB, millions have developed multi-drug resistance, which is another major issue in the management of the TB crisis. Although efforts have been made to combat TB and drug-resistant TB, only about 2 in 5 people with drug-resistant TB have access to treatment. Considering the severe impacts on public health care, narrowing the gaps in the detection and treatment of drug-resistant TB is necessary. To achieve this goal, scaling up diagnosis on TB and drug-resistant TB, especially on early detection of drug-resistant strains, is essential for preventing transmission cycles and curbing the rise of untreatable strains. Also because delayed or missed diagnosis impose severe social costs, strengthening diagnostics aligns with the WHO's anti-TB strategy is important to avert long-term economic losses. However, conventional diagnostic methods such as sputum smear microscopy and culture-based tests are outdated and ineffective. Because this is the case, rapid molecular tools are considered to be the hope for the future to reduce diagnostic delays and the global burden of TB. Bearing this in mind, Tianlong has made great efforts in developing up-to-date diagnostic methods to support scaling up the diagnosis of TB and drug-resistant TB among underserved populations. So before digging into the technical details of our TB solutions, I will give you a brief introduction about Tianlong first to let you know better about who we are and what we do. Since its establishment in 1997, Tianlong has been dedicated to genetic testing and molecular diagnostics. In 2003, we were listed in the first batch of Class 3 medical device manufacturers in China and launched our first PCR instrument. During the last several years, our subsidiaries in Suzhou and Wuxi were established respectively, accelerating the research and development of our reagent business. In 2018, we received strategic investment from Kehua Biology, extending our diagnostic field from molecular to CLIA and ELISA. Currently, we have over 1,000 employees globally and 4 overseas offices. Up to now, we have obtained more than 200 international medical device registrations and certifications. Also, our outstanding industrial design of several instruments has received quite a lot of honors. After about 28 years of continuous exploration and improvement, Tianlong has become the leading enterprise in the field of genetic testing and molecular diagnosis, and the market share of our nucleic acid extractor and fluorescent PCR instrument is leading in China. We now have a comprehensive range of products and total solutions, encompass advanced instruments to high-quality reagents, including nucleic acid extractors, real-time PCR systems, automatic nucleic acid workstations, and hundreds of compatible kits for extraction and detection. At present, our products have been sold to more than 9,000 clients from both China and more than 100 countries and regions overseas. We also have extensive cooperation with internationally renowned universities and enterprise, further enhancing our capacities in research and development. Here shows Tianlong's full range of platform-compatible diagnostic solutions for TB detection. We currently have 3 solutions for different application scenarios. For general lab, we recommend the conventional platform, which consists of nucleic acid extractor and PCR amplifier. Based on the detection requirements, the throughput can be varied from 32 to 96 samples per run, greatly satisfying the needs from daily detection to mass screening. Also, as this is a fully open system, whose reagents and devices are compatible with those from different manufacturers, it can greatly improve the utilization rates of PCR instruments and reagents in the lab, especially those might have been fully packed after COVID-19. Since the sample processing procedures on the conventional platform for TB detection is relatively complex and requires a larger amount of professionals, Tianlong thus developed an upgraded integrated solution, the Panel 8000 all-in-one system, which is compatible for multiple scenarios and will be further introduced later. For decentralized healthcare settings, cost-effective rapid test is definitely the trend as advocated commenced by WHO, especially for those in low and middle-income countries. Following this trend, Tianlong's TB SnapCheck diagnostic terminal was designed. This is a compact device which conducts qualitative detection of TB with samples of both sputum and tongue swabs. With simply 3 steps, the infection status could be easily read from the band showing on the cassette. So this time, I will mainly focus on the Panel 8000 system, and if you are also interested in the other 2 platforms, please do not hesitate to contact us on our website, and it will be very pleasure to introduce more details to you. So for detection on the Panel 8000 system, it generally includes 2 steps. The first is sample collection. We have designed a special sample collection tube. Patients just need to spit the sputum into the collector, press the cap of the collector, change the lid, and then put the tube into the machine for detection. The Panel 8000 system will automatically conduct sputum liquefaction, nucleic acid extraction, purification, PCR setup, PCR amplification, and result interpretation. The whole process, even the capping and decapping, does not need any manual operations. The clinical expertise just need to put the tube into the machine, select the program, and press the start button and wait. The report will be ready after about 2 hours from sample loading. 8 samples can be run at a time, and during this process, you don't need any extra instruments, and even 1 person is enough to handle multiple detection at a time after a simple training. There are generally 3 modules included for the detection with our Panel 8000 system. The first is sample collection and pre-processing module. As I just mentioned, we have designed a special sample collection tube. It contains 2 parts. For the collector and the magnetic stirrer contain the tube. For the collector, sample pre-processing reagents are pre-sealed in the lid. After patients spit the sputum into the collector and close the lid, the sample pre-processing reagents will flow from the lid into the tube with the sputum. At this step, the operator just needs to take off the collector and change to the general sample tube cap before transporting the tube into Panel 8000. The sample liquefaction will be automatically conducted in the Panel 8000 with the cooperation of the magnetic module of the machine and the stirrer sealed at the bottom of the sample tube. After about 5 to 10 minutes, samples will be transferred to the extraction module, and the nucleic acid will be extracted and purified with our classic rotary mixing technology, which ensure the accuracy by reducing aerosol generated during the purification. After that, the target gene will be specifically amplified from the purified nucleic acid samples in the PCR module. For TB detection in the Panel 8000 system, except for the general targets of TB, we also include targets for the 2 mostly used first-line drugs for TB treatment, the rifampicin and isoniazid. The regions of targets are also selected carefully based on previous research to make sure the accuracy and specificity of detection. For each step, we have also developed specific kits for optimal outcomes. In the sample pre-processing step, the server is sealed by the one-way barrier grid to prevent the possibility of falling out, further ensures the safety of patients during sample collection. Reagents used for nucleic acid extraction and PCR amplification are both pre-packed, eliminating the labor consumption of reagent packaging. For PCR detection, we have employed both internal controls and wild-type target to ensure the integrity of the nucleic acid extraction and PCR establishment process. Also, we utilize the delta CT method and high-resolution melting curve method to perform better detection results. For the machine itself, Panel 8000 is excellent both in software and hardware. As I mentioned before, Panel 8000 is a highly integrated automatic system. It can accomplish the whole detection procedure independently. So unlike the conventional platform, which needs at least 2 instruments, Panel 8000 itself is enough for detection, which greatly reduces the input cost, the operation cost, and also the sample in and result out pattern transforms the tedious data interpretation procedure from manually to automatically, highly lowering the operation difficulties and professional requirements for operators. In the aspects of hardware, Pan 8000 not only have multiple connective options, but also have excellent contamination-proof design, making it an excellent and reliable assistant for accurate and precise TB detection. Moreover, kits involved in this solution can all be transported and stored at room temperature, further reducing the costs of storage and transportation, while also protecting the environment. To further confirm the detection performance of our Panel 8000 system, we have compared numerous performance indexes between the conventional PCR platform and the Panel 8000 system with real clinical samples. As you may see, both platforms show great performance with a detection rate, positive and negative concordance rate. Also, the coefficient of variation of CT values on both platforms were much lower than the occupation standard, which is generally 5%. However, when you see the exact value of CV values, the Panel 8000 system is definitely better than the conventional platform. Also, when we detected the same real clinical samples with those two platforms, the CT values of the same sample are conducted earlier for the Panel 8000 platform, meaning that the detection performance of Panel 8000 is better than the conventional platform. Apart from TB detection, Tianlong has also developed several compatible detection kits for the in vitro diagnosis of respiratory infections, STI, hepatitis, GI, blood infections, and pharmacogenomics on the Panel 8000 system. We also need to expand our detection menu to better satisfy our customers' needs and always welcome suggestions from our users. And that's all about the introduction of Tianlong's Panel 8000 system, and here are some take-home messages. The Panel 8000 system is a fully automated solution that detects TB and 2 critical drug-resistant strains directly from raw sputum in just 2 hours. Its all-in-one design handles the messy steps automatically, and the 8 sample batches and advanced contamination safeguards enable labs do more with less. In summary, there are also no more manual errors, no more backlogs, just faster results, simpler workflows, and a smarter way to combat TB. The Panel 8000 integrated solution is definitely your trusted partner in redefining TB detections. Thank you very much.